the peace that God offers starts when you meet the Good Shepherd himself, because he knew the 23rd Psalm. And I mean, look down with me. Look at Psalm 23. And I want to go through each of the elements. I mean, this is the gospel that we share with people, that the Good Shepherd, I'm the Good Shepherd, and the Good Shepherd giveth his life for the sheep. So you have to start with the Good Shepherd came and took our place and died in our place. And so I said, the Lord is my shepherd. I said, I'm saved, and he's changed my life. I shall not want. I don't need your alcohol, your drugs, your fast life, your fast and furious life. Because when you meet the Good Shepherd, you don't want. You are not insatiably driven by appetites anymore. People think there's something wrong with you. You don't want to move up the hill. You don't want to move next to the beach. I mean, it's nice if you do, but you don't want it. It's not the core of your life. It's not what you think about every day, how you're going to get that goal. Your goal, my goal, is to follow the Good Shepherd. That's what we're focused on, not by getting to the shore or the boat or whatever the manifestation of materialism is in our life at that moment. When the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. I have this contentment. I have this peace. I am whole. I don't need anything else. I don't need an experience. I don't need a person. I don't need a thrill. I don't need money. Did you know if you meet the Good Shepherd, you don't want all the time? I mean, someone just bought the $476.2 million Powerball. Poor them. The more you have, the more you want. The more you have, the more you have to lose. The more you have, I'm just quoting Ecclesiastes to you. So, we do not want, verse 2. He makes me to lie down in green pastures. For a sheep in Israel to lie down in green grass means they are absolutely satisfied, because they never see green grass. It only is after rainy season, then there's only a little, and they eat it as fast as they can get it. And for them to lie down in this lush green pasture means they're absolutely satisfied. That's what we are to be. When we're with our shepherd, we don't want. We lie down. And when we lie down, we are following our shepherd who leads us beside stilled waters. And verse 3 is my favorite part of the 23rd Psalm. He can restore my soul. That's a little bit what we're talking about in Q&A tonight. I just did it with my Bible studies because we were on this chapter. I say, God says when he looks at us, now I know there are dichotomists here, but I'm talking about 1 Thessalonians 5:23 at this moment, that we are spirit, soul, and body. That's what 1 Thessalonians 5:23 says. And God, the God of peace, wants to preserve our spirit, our soul, and our body. And what he does is he moves inside of us at regeneration and asks us to invite him to fill every part of our spirit. And when he does, his power begins to control our soul and our body. And we give our bodies as living sacrifices. But what does it look like here? Stay there. What does it look like here in our soul? How can you tell if the Spirit is filling someone's life? Well, there's only two ways we live. Angry, impatient, fearful, empty, purposeless, restless. That means our flesh is running our lives. But when the Spirit is running our lives, we're filled with love. What's the second one? Joy. What's the third one? So guess what? If this is not controlling your emotions, that's what our soul is. It's our non-material, our emotions and our attitudes. If the Holy Spirit is not dominating our attitudes and emotions, we will not have this. If we have this, anger, if we have anxiety, if we have restlessness, it's the flesh that's running the show. And so it says in Psalm 23, it says that he is the one that can restore my soul. Chemicals can only stabilize me. And there's nothing wrong with being stable. And chemicals are fine. Proverbs even says, if you're in great pain, take strong drink. If you're, horribly depressed, you've read all what Proverbs says. There's nothing wrong with stabilizing. But it can't fix. It can't heal. It can't restore. Peace starts when we follow our Good Shepherd. and he restores our soul. And verse 4 says he takes away our fear and comforts us. And verse 5 says he gives us this overflowing life, a life that Jesus said in John 7:37 onward, that out of us flow rivers of life-giving water. I mean, we just start becoming like fire hydrants on a hot summer day in the city that are just spewing water over all the hot people that need refreshment. Our lives are like that. We're just like fire hydrants because he overflows our life. And then when we're following him, verse 6 of Psalm 23 says, surely goodness and mercy follows us all the days of our life. When we're following the Lord, right behind us is this truck of goodness and mercy, and it follows us through life, and he heaps it on us all through life. His goodness. Even if we're in Afghanistan and all our coworkers are killed, like I just learned about last month. Even if we're, in wherever the Houthis and Tutsis killed each other and all the people in our hospital are murdered, that's still goodness and mercy because all of them were believers and they went instantly to heaven. Let's get this straight. When the doctors were killed in the Afghanistan clinic, they became entering the greatest day of their life. I mean, it was horrible the way they got there, but at least they didn't have to go through Alzheimer's care for 40 years or something. They, boom, went out with a bang as martyrs. It's goodness. It's mercy. It follows us all the days of our life, and we get to dwell in the house of our Lord forever.